but not about meeting Bettel and Flayon. Okay, we should start from the very beginning of that. Okay, so Tempest boys. Who was the very first Tempest boy that I met when I came here? It was Altare, and I think my experience meeting with Altare was kind of like, aw, because the very first thing I saw Altare doing is just sleeping. He was like passed out just on the chair. He was passed out because apparently he had a long day and was waiting to like meet up with us. So he was just kind of like, you know, very like kind of small, had like his, you know, whole like all the outfit going on, the whole drip, just like all like decked out and everything. Let's see, the second person that I met was Hakka, and I think I already talked about Hakka a bit. He's small, but like his swagger takes up space. His swagger takes up like area. He's got that like energy, like the shoulder like swag. I don't know, I'm like using millennial terms to describe this. Like no one says swag anymore, you know, but like he's got that like energy, you know, but he's a small bird. But yeah. You know how like people just have presence, right? Like they just have, like they take up space because of their like personality. Hakka is like one of those. Like he like takes up a lot of space of just like, because you've heard him. He's got energy. He's got like the sass, and it was great. We met some of the managers there too, and we went to grab yakiniku, which is the little spoiler teaser that Altare and Axel tweeted out. Because in the photo of the yakiniku there were 4 pieces, and he was like, oh look, I'm having delicious yakiniku with Axel, and it's like, I wonder why there are 4 pieces of meat there. So that was a little like a sneak a little sneak teaser there. I had already met Bettel a couple of times before, but this is the first time I met Flayon like outside of the Archers. Like Flayon feels like a very small and dense like bundle of energy, I guess. Did he hug you? No. Well, did we hug? I don't know, it's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks. I think I hugged them all once, but it was like a friendly hug. Is he as buff as they say he is? He is really strong. Bettel, I mean, it's Bettel. He kind of looks like a toothpick. Like you want to hug him, but at the same time you're a little bit worried that if you hug him a bit too much, you'll break his bones and his rib cage, because like that diet of his probably doesn't help make strong bones, you know. But like no, all the boys are really great. I would say that they are pretty identical. Did any of them lift you up? No one tried. No one's asked actually, so I don't know. What about the Armis boys? Ruze is exactly what you would expect. I don't know how to describe that. Like, you know his personality, right? And like it kind of comes off a little abrasive. He's got that voice, right? The gruffy voice, right? Like he behaves identical to what you would see on stream. Yeah. Chuny IRL too? Yeah, very Chuny. You know how people sometimes have like the moment of like, you just kind of need to acclimate, right? Like sometimes it's kind of like, oh, I'm in an unfamiliar place. I kind of need to get like used to it a bit more before I can like open up again. No, that guy was like just doing his own thing like day one. It was really awesome. Ruze is Ruze. Really, he really is. He just is Ruze. So like, man, did he get to the Valentine's Day? He did. It exploded. Like he gave me the Valentine's card, and I was like, oh cool, what is this? And I opened it up, and then it just showered glitter all over the place. But we did it in like the reception area, so like it wasn't in my hotel room, it was like in the reception area. There's just like glitter all over the reception, and then like I did the thing where like I opened it, I saw it all drop down, and my immediate thought was, oh no, and I looked over, and then the hotel staff, like they had their mask on so you couldn't tell, but like they had that look of, oh, I have to clean this up now, and I felt really bad for them. Gibby is big, like I think we would say like we're about the same size. I think he's a little taller than I am, but he's like built. He's like built. Oh, you know his laugh? You know his laugh, right? It's the exact same laugh, but IRL, I don't know why, but it sounds so much louder, bigger. It takes up more like space when he laughs. Like you can hear the joy in his laughter when he laughs. He has like, I don't know, like how to, like you know how Santa Claus laughs? Where it's like a really good belly laugh. Exactly. Like when he's happy and you can hear him laughing across the room, but it's got like such a nice vibe to it because you can really hear the joy in his heart when he's laughing, and it's like, it's so cute. Yeah, a full body laugh. Oh man. Also, like his voice, I think like our voices together, they resonate. So like if you enter like the area, like when we're both talking, if you enter our area, like you feel vibrations through the entire room. Give you ho across Japan, yeah. Filters nerfing his laugh. No, I wish you would all be able to listen to his laugh IRL. It's such a nice laugh. Man. Oh, Octavio and Jurard. I think Jurard has mentioned this in some of his streams about how he's like really loud and he has a lot of energy solo, but when he's in a group, he gets a little bit more like quieter. So like my first impression of Jurard was kind of like small, like Altare small. Like I want to like pick up and protect a small. He's a shy dino. Yeah, it was like I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't like a whiplash. Like it was more like Gat Moe than anything. But yeah, I would say Gat Moe is probably the better way to describe it. And the thing is, like his voice is it doesn't get quiet. It doesn't get quiet. So like he just acts a little shy, but like the moment he opens his mouth, like it still has that energy, that presence, and it caught me off guard a couple of times. Because in my head, like I see people and then like I filter people by like presence, like you know how much space that personality takes up the area, right? So when I see Jurard, it's like, oh, small, right? And then he opens his mouth and he talks and it's like, whoa, I forgot he has a really loud voice, you know. And then Octavio, if I had to be honest, Octavio was just very pleasant, like very friendly to be around, very professional, I guess would be the best way to put it. Maybe it was kind of like because we're like I don't know, like some of the boys, they just kind of like vibe and they kick it off like really quickly, right? I think Octavio is kind of more like me in the sense of like when we first enter like an unfamiliar scenario, we just try to keep it professional and keep it pleasant before like unleashing the gremlin inside us. Bubby of the Mountain, thank you so much for the 7 months. Is Jurard eatable? Yes, Jurard is very eatable. Octavio's professional. I'm surprised he wasn't out of pocket. I think it was mostly because we were like meeting each other all for the first time that it was kind of like, oh, let's keep it, pleasant. Like we all knew like how much of a gremlin we are on stream, right? But like being able to be there together as a big group was kind of like, whoa. Also the fact that like all the managers are there. So like if anything out of pocket happened, the managers were all like right next to us with the bong stick ready to go. So it's kind of like, okay, yeah, maybe we should be on our little bit of our best behaviors, like 55% good behavior, not full unhingedness.